Good morning, everybody. Workout for today is a little bit different. So you're going to set your timer for either 30 minutes or 35 minutes, depending upon the group that you're in. You're going to start with whatever repetition I have listed first. And you're going to go from the top of the workout and do however many I have listed first of each exercise. It could be 15, it could be 12, it could be 25. But when you get to the bottom, you're going to go back to the top, take one repetition off, and repeat. And your goal is to get as low in the repetition count as you can in the given time. So the first exercise on there are clock lunges. So most of us have done these before. Clock lunges refer to doing lunges in a clock position. So if I'm starting with my right leg, I'm going to step to 12 o'clock first. And then I'm going to lateral lunge to 3 o'clock. And then I'm going to reverse lunge to 6 o'clock. Now usually that makes one clock lunge, but today we're going to count each position as a lunge. So I'm going to go to 12 o'clock with both legs. That makes one lunge. Then I would go to 3, and the other side of the clock 9. That makes 2. And then I would go to 6 o'clock and 6 o'clock. That makes 3. So you keep going from there till you get to the number that you're going for. So just remember, clock lunges means we're going like the face of a clock. 12 o'clock, 3 and 9, 6 and 6. All right. Another one on the list are our ski jumps. Been a while since we've done this one. Ski jumps, legs are together, just refers to a side-to-side action. Your ski jumps, your goal are to get pretty far laterally. We're looking to work the calves, all of the legs, but as well as the glute medius and the inner thigh. So you really want to push to get really far. So think about something nice and wide, a little creek bed maybe that you're trying to get over, pushing side to side. If jumping is not something that you're doing right now, it's perfectly fine to step, but I want you to do two things. The first one is to really step as far as you can. The second is to plant your second foot every time. So what I don't want it to turn into is this. You can knock these out in a heartbeat, your legs would never feel a thing. So make them a big step, step all the way together every time. Okay, that's our ski jumps. Our tiger steps, I'm gonna bring you to the floor. As a reminder on our tiger steps, they're very similar to our Everest steps. The only difference is you're gonna pick up a hand. So my foot comes forward, that inside hand, the one that naturally wants to lift, is gonna lift, point to the ceiling, while my hip presses down a little bit. Then return to plank, other side, reaching to the ceiling, and back down. An extra challenge on tiger steps, for those of you who can fly through these pretty quick, especially if you're pretty flexible in the hip region, is to attempt to get your hand up before your foot lands. So instead of foot, hand, what you'd be going for is lifting that hand to get the foot in. And then same thing on the way back. Hand is the first thing up, hand is the last thing down. It's gonna kick up the core on that move a little bit. One more are our speed skater to curtsy lunge. This one's just a combo move that we've done before. It takes our speed skater, which is that big hop across. When you land, that leg goes behind into a curtsy lunge, and then up and across, speed skater, step behind, curtsy lunge. So that one is a two-part move. It's dynamic because we're trying to get up and away as fast as you can, and then it's slow and focused on that outside hip. Again, if you're not jumping, turn this one into a step, but same requirement, it needs to be a big step so that you're actually having to push from the other leg to get there. All right, guys, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great workout.